Welcome back to another episode of Overlord. And yeah, I'm actually recording this at almost 3 in the morning, so yes. Please excuse me if I seem a little out of it at times, but I'm going to try my best. Now, if you remember the end of the other episode, well, Cocytus was defeated, wasn't he? And well done to the Lizardmen for making a brave stand and defeating the Elder Lich. But I don't think that victory is gonna... I don't think they're gonna be able to enjoy it for very long. Even if it was just some grand plan to test Cocytus and just the Lizardmen in general, to see if they're worthy of being allies? Allies? No. Subjugated? Maybe. But really, to be able to understand Ainz's plan, I'm going to have to see what he actually thinks himself. So, let's get going. That was a bit loud. Yep, enjoy this victory while you can. So there's a limit on the... I did wonder... Because he causes damage to himself when he uses it. Well, that's what it looked like. He can't use it consecutively. That was kind of good, wasn't it? The Hydra. Yes, praise. Give praise where it's due. Yes. I wonder. I don't wonder. I don't wonder. Not far from it. Nice timing as well. Thank you for sparing me from whatever that was. I don't really have much to say on that matter, do I? In that battle with the Elder Lich, the wandering Lizardman really did show himself to be slightly knowledgeable on battle strategy and, well, the urge to win. And I don't know exactly what the power difference is between the Lich and himself, but I can't imagine that they are on equal footing. So his victory is impressive. Is quite a good song, isn't it? I had something that I was thinking about, but I can't remember what it was. What was that? Okay. Why is there an embryo Moomin with antlers? Okay, cool. What is its abilities and whatnot? Okay. Whoa, okay, that's why it's known as victim, I'm guessing. You were created to die. Wow. The wording is starting to sound a bit like uh Pietelgeist. Sheepskin scrolls. So the scrolls can't be made from parchment or something? Okay. Sheep. He said to whatever. Did he just misunderstand Demiurge? Or am I misunderstanding it? She's still in that. Yep. Self punishment. Self flagellate. Flag. You know the word I'm trying to use here. They're treating this quite seriously, aren't they? That's not what he was asking. Even though you lost, this isn't. That wasn't the plan. Those two know what's going on. It was a learning experience for all of them. All for gaining information. It goes without saying, really. But. Okay. Because they just chucked the forces at them without, really doing any recon. True. They're not going to be able to think on their feet, per se, so. Having more minds out there being able to. So it didn't. Yeah, it didn't cost them anything to throw them away. As I was. I can't remember if I actually said that or not. It's not going to be too harsh a punishment, but. Okay. So Kokutis is going to have to execute them himself. I didn't. Well, actually, I didn't expect him to say exterminate them, but he would have to. And he's requesting something that Kokyoktis has balls. I'm interested into knowing what he wants. And he can't tell. So doesn't want to kill them to the last man. What is his reasoning? Yes, use them. If you're able to control them, though. That worked as well. Oh. Because you don't have to feed them, and or they don't need sleep if they're undead as well. He's quite harsh. Is Demiurge going to step in here? Interesting. The mediator, Demiurge, steps forward. If only Cococtus was as good with his words. So as long as they don't fight it. Once again, he's still just testing him. Cococtus didn't quite live up to expectations there, unfortunately. It would be changed from extermination to subjugation. Don't fail again. Okay. Gargantua. That's another one that we haven't actually seen yet. Is there anyone actually keeping tabs on them? Or is it just for precaution's sake? Well, he's already got everything planned. Use your words, come on. And if they didn't live up to expectations, the Lizardmen being, and actually Cococtus had won, then they weren't worth the trouble of subjugating. I need to find a new word. I've used it too much. He's letting his emotions show there. So they can learn and improve and grow. That is exciting. Does it also mean that he himself can get stronger? Well, there is a king who owes a certain allegiance, or at least a favour. It might just be Albedo's perfume. Archers, knights. Are they spearmen? And when does Cocyoctus make his descent onto the field? And there's no... Not even close, unfortunately. So they're waiting to find out what's going on and analyse the situation. Oh, he's making an appearance himself. He's making his power quite known, isn't he? Ainz. Okay. If they couldn't escape that bit of freezing. Maybe not even that, yeah. At least Dung has the capability of being annoying. Now, this is definitely an entrance. Why is there a perfectly square pillar been, thrown into the middle there? Are they making a staircase? Did he really just make a... He made a monolith for him to stand on to make his announcements, as expected from... Wow. From Ainz. He even brought a... He doesn't do things by halves when he's trying to make an impression. Hurry up, get someone to talk to him. We all know who it's going to be. Yep. It's up to him. Possibly. How it usually goes is you kill the powerful if you want to make the others fall in line. I don't... There we go. Well, that would definitely... Yeah, he doesn't want them to talk, he wants them to listen. And Demiurge can do that just by... This is all an experiment, your very lives. Okay. Without an army. Then they are... what? They're not going to win against good characters, but that is quite the offer. Yeah, he's not going to accept that. So the ice was literally just so that he could walk without... He didn't think twice about turning the entire swamp to ice. Johnny! They all have their own way of speaking there. Well then, what are they going to do about this? They can put up a fight, but... the 5 leaders... Is he saying that if it's just those 5, they're all throwing down their lives there and sacrificing themselves? For the good of everyone else. Kind of makes sense against overwhelming odds, especially from their standpoint. It's a way of keeping their honour while also saving everyone. Tough decision. A lot of people would try fighting to the end and trying to overwhelm, find some way of winning, but probably. Well, you don't have to watch, you can turn around. Well, you've got 4 hours. Or 3 after this meeting. Okay then. I suppose that is one way to leave your mark on the world. if you're gonna die anyway, why not? I think Ainz was relatively fair with that. There have been a lot of wars and fights throughout history that have been, well, a lot more heavy-handed. I mean, so far, yes, Ainz has treated them like insects and a part of his grand experiment, I think was what he said earlier. But to him, that's what they are. It's just another stepping stone on the way to overtaking the entire world. But Concoctus saw a sliver of hope for the Lizardman being an actual asset, which is interesting. It's nice that he's got his own judgment on this, even if he couldn't articulate what he wanted to say. Small bits of information, like the servants themselves, floor guardians, are capable of learning and growing and becoming stronger, which is scary to think about, gaining more strength. But they are now also not limited to their character customization, as was the case beforehand. But unfortunately, that also means if they're capable of learning, they're capable of rebellion. Which is what I was worrying about in the first few episodes of the first season, wasn't I? Still, having more Concoctus and potentially some battle scenes with him, I'm not going to be too disappointed about next episode, no matter what happens. And something about Victim needing to die in order to transfer a buff onto everyone. Okay, cool. What is that? And who decided to invent a character or NPC like that? That's it's a special mind you've got. But this one has been interesting, even with the certain romances. If you have enjoyed it, please let me know. If you want to see more, also let me know. Not that I'm going to stop anyway, but might as well. So, of course, get some rest. And I better see you for the next one.